Hey everybody, what's up? Malka Winter here with Attention Deficit inside the Palais here in Cannes, France.
If you want something different every day and you're willing to accept high risk, then this is an industry to be in.
Jean Chang, entertainment attorney from
I am Zeynep Kartal from UK, Manchester.
Designer, fashion designer.
We just dressed Emma Miller for the Amphar. Beautiful pink flowery dress. Got all the press. So I went there to pick it up, and on my way there, I run smack into the famous Dabby man. Right there. It's a crowd packed. They're wearing tuxedos.
Now we are experiencing the nightlife of Formula One.
Are you enjoying now Monaco, my dear?
Jamie Sabatico. Thank you for watching Attention Deficit with me.
Life is great unscripted, isn't it?
It's like 80.
Carrie suggested we go for a drive in her new two-door BMW coupe. In the parking lot, we slipped into her bucket seats. Carrie took over from there.
Hey everybody, we're here at the 68th annual Festival de Cannes, one of the largest international film festivals in the world, right here in the south of France. My name is Tony DeMarco. I'm going to take you all around this town, show you parts you've never seen, show you parts I've never seen, because this is where the entire film industry focuses their attention for just a few weeks of awesome movies, amazing celebrities, beautiful sights, and amazing experience.
At nearly 90 miles per hour, she zipped us up to that windy edge known to some as Mulholland, a sinuous road running the ridge of the Santa Monica Mountains.
Managing director of the American film market, and that's one of the three major film markets that takes place in the world, in addition to Cannes, where we are now, and the Berlin film market, which takes place every February. The American film market is in Santa Monica in November. There is enough film being made every day, and new films are being born every hour. There needs to be a market every 3 to 6 months.
Fashion PR, which includes photography, beauty, art. Here I am having dinner, doing selfies and photos of each other alongside Ellen von Unwerth. She's whipping out her pocket camera. I whipped out my camera. And I'm watching her compose her shots. We go to an after party, a French producer's party on the rooftop.
It's typically Cannes Film Festival. You are hanging out on the road and you meet some people that you have met in another party, and then after there is connections that are made, something happens, and there is team.
It's a magical place, for sure.
This is the kind of stuff we see out here at Cannes Film Festival, 68.
People finish Gotha, and it closes out 5, 6 o'clock. They taxi over to Cazador, and that's when it starts happening.
It was something about tonight.
Chanel to BCBG to Armani to Max Zara, like you name the brand, and it's here.
What time is the flight? Like in about 2 minutes. It's gonna come right here. This is look at this. It's about 4:38 in the morning.
Impossible, except
there's
you have
a
a
million
private
people out in the streets of Cannes.
So the networking here is fantastic. I mean, if you've ever thought about coming to a film festival like Cannes, I had to tell you right now, every time that you don't come, you're losing valuable parts of your life that you could probably never get back.
I can't remember the inane things I started babbling about then. I know it didn't really matter. She wasn't listening. She just yanked up on the emergency brake, dropped her seat back, and told me to lie on top of her, on top of those leather pants of hers, her hands immediately guiding mine over those soft, slightly oily folds, positioning my fingers on the shiny metal tabs, small and round like a tear, then murmuring a murmur so inaudible that even though I could feel her lips tremble against my ear, she seemed far, far away, Pinch it, she'd said, which I did, lightly, until she also said pull it, which I also did, gently parting the teeth, one at a time, down, under, and beneath, the longest unzipping of my life.
First night that I got here, we were on a $120 million yacht, which is hard to kind of put into perspective, but it was owned by the guy, his name's Lawrence Bender, who produced Pulp Fiction. Amazing boat, really hospitable. Maybe 15 of us were on the boat, Malcolm and I, with Dara. Steve Kaplan was in there.
Amazing. No, I don't be a weenie.
Can't believe this. And Paris Hilton was there.
Companies that you see here are selling not just finished films, they're selling films that haven't started shooting yet, where they work with a producer, they work on the project, they may bring funding to the table, they may help with the banking, they'll help with the casting, they'll decide what's needed to make the project viable globally. Then they'll come to a market like AFM or Cannes. They'll sell those films, if they're lucky, to buyers from around the world, and then they'll be able to take those contracts, go off to entertainment banks, borrow against that contracts, and generate the funding to make the film. This is the primary way that independent films are funded, in addition to soft money and tax incentives and equity investment. Selling films in advance of production, or what we call pre-sales, is the primary source of funding, and this is the majority of what happens at Cannes and at the American film market, is the selling of packages. We estimate about $1 billion in business will be done here this week, about $1 billion in business at the American film market, and more than half of that will be done on films that haven't started shooting yet.
Check.
We find better ways to understand life and the present moment and how valuable that is.
We told them we're going to introduce you to a few people, and then we'd like to meet and discuss options in Spain.
$1 million investment for the movies.
Warner's, Disney. Am I being filmed?
Making films, there's no positive answer to the grim reality of life. The only possible way you can beat it a little bit is through distraction.
Thanks for watching Attention Deficit.
Thanks for watching Attention Deficit.
Behind the scenes.
I can't wait for the madness to begin, so yeah, it's the calm before the storm.
Thanks for watching. See you from Cannes 68.
It's Cannes.
It's Cannes.
Or Cannies. See you in the movies.